scrutinize of your financial wellness, and get your priorities straight. First, answer these questions. What major fiscal challenges do you face? State your financial positives in terms of revenue, debt management, and savings. How do you think you arrived at this point, and what would you like to see altered? How organized are you for a financial emergency? Write it out now. The amount we have put away for an emergency fund. How is the subject of money addressed in your family, emotionally or rationally? Who makes the fiscal decisions? How come? How much collaboration is there? These questions count for clarity and commitment. Authorities agree that before crunching the numbers, families need to scrutinize their financial wellness, and the best chance of success comes from having both mates on board. Here we will explain to you the basic principle of personal financial ratio and its analyses. This will help you keep a tab on your personal finances. As the name hints, these ratios deal with your personal riches, assets, or cash in hand. All the more they're exceedingly simple to understand. Just plain discipline of sustaining a budget and statement of assets, what you earn or have, and liabilities, what you spend or what you owe to other people, will help you check your financial wellness. Here is an easy guide which will help you to comprehend these ratios in detail. Let us have a look as to how these ratios may help. Basic solvency ratio. This ratio signals your power to meet monthly expenses in case of any emergency or calamity. It's calculated by dividing the near-term cash you have with your monthly expenses. Basic solvency ratio =, cash divided by monthly expenses. This ratio isn't mentioned in percentage. You are able to also call it as emergency or contingency preparation ratio. This ratio helps you prepare for unexpected troubles. The numerator for this ratio, which is cash, includes savings accounts, bank fixed deposits, liquid funds, and cash on hand. For the denominator, monthly expenses, there are two types of monthly expenses: mandatory fixed expenses and mandatory varying expenses. Fixed expenses include rent, loan payments, and insurance payments. Varying expenses include food, transportation, utilities, education expenses, personal care, medical care, and other assorted compulsory expenses. The total of the above divided by 12, that is 12 months, helps you attain the monthly average, as your variable expenditure might change. Assuming that you've cash of $60,000 and median monthly expenses of $25,000, your basic solvency ratio would work out to $60,000 divided by $25,000 = 2.4. But an ideal ratio should come to 3. It means that you must have money equal to, or at least 3 months of your mandatory expenses, in a contingent or emergency fund. How come just 3 months? This is because research shows that 3 months' time is enough to emerge from any type of financial pinch. As individuals near their retirement age, they should make certain that this fund is kept up to 6 months of their required expenses. You should understand how to prioritize your financial goals so that you'll stay pleased and financially stable as you get older in life.
Ever wondered where the extra cash goes once it lands in your hands? Or how to prioritize your payments to ensure you're not just surviving, but thriving? Well, financial experts across the board agree on one principle: paying yourself first. Yes, even before settling your debts. Paying yourself first is an age-old nugget of financial wisdom that's been passed down through generations. It's a mantra repeated in every personal finance book, blog, and even by your parents. So, what does it mean to pay yourself first? Simply put, it's about setting aside a portion of your income for savings before you pay your bills, buy groceries, or splurge on that cute pair of shoes. By paying yourself first, you are making a powerful statement. You are prioritizing your financial future and well-being above all else. You are more important than the utility company or your landlord. This act of saving not only builds a financial safety net, but it also instills a sense of empowerment and promotes healthy financial habits. This cash buffer you're building by paying yourself first has tangible, real-world applications. It provides a cushion for unexpected emergencies, ensuring you're always prepared. Regular contributions to your savings is the secret ingredient to growing your financial security. Now, how to make saving a habit. The key is to make it as effortless and automatic as possible. Consider setting up a direct deposit from your paycheck to your savings account. Make it so seamless that you barely notice it happening. Now, if you're juggling credit card debt, focus on paying off the card with the highest interest rate first. This approach will save you the most in interest over time. But remember, never skip a payment. Late payments can severely damage your credit score and make future financing more challenging. Take a hard look at your spending habits. Small luxuries might need to be cut to balance the budget. Consider diversifying your income sources. An extra $500 a month translates to $6,000 a year that can go towards debt reduction. Don't be afraid to seek help if you need it. Negotiate with creditors to reach a settlement that works for both parties. Decide how much you can comfortably invest now, with the knowledge that you can adjust this amount later. In conclusion, paying yourself first means prioritizing your financial future. It's about building a savings habit, managing debts smartly, and seeking help when needed. It's about taking control of your financial health and setting yourself up for a secure, prosperous future. Remember, you are your most important investment. Pay yourself first.
Ever found yourself resenting the concept of promotion, feeling it's too pushy or aggressive? Well, let me share a story about a person who once shared those same feelings. This is the tale of a struggling entrepreneur named Alex. Alex was a talented artist. He spent countless hours perfecting his craft, creating unique pieces that were truly one of a kind. Yet despite his talent, his art didn't sell. Alex was broke, frustrated, and on the brink of giving up his passion. He despised the idea of promotion, seeing it as a necessary evil. He felt that his work should speak for itself. One day, a friend introduced him to a successful entrepreneur, a woman named Lisa, who had built her online business from the ground up. Lisa shared her journey with Alex, emphasizing the importance of promotion. She explained, "People can't buy what they don't know exists. Promotion isn't about being pushy or aggressive. It's about showcasing your value to those who need it." With Lisa's guidance, Alex slowly began to change his perspective. He learned about different promotion strategies, from creating a well-designed website, setting up secure payment options, to implementing a return policy that reassures the customer. He also discovered the power of traffic generation using free classifieds, Google AdWords, and blogging. Through trial and error, Alex learned how to promote his art without feeling like he was selling out. He found ways to share his passion and connect with his audience, showing them not just a product, but a piece of himself. Over time, his resentment towards promotion faded. His art started selling, and he was finally able to make a living doing what he loved. Alex's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of promotion in success. It underscores key points that can help anyone overcome their resentment towards promotion. First, understanding that promotion is about showcasing your value, not pushing a product. Second, learning about different promotion strategies and finding the ones that align with your values. Third, seeing promotion as a way to connect with your audience, to share your passion and your story. Remember, people can't buy what they don't know exists. So, whether you're an entrepreneur, an employee, or an artist like Alex, don't be afraid to promote your value. It's not about being pushy or aggressive. It's about letting the world know that you, your product, or your service exists. And who knows, there might just be someone out there who needs exactly what you have to offer. Promotion isn't a necessary evil. It's a necessary step on the path to success. Embrace it and let the world see your value. As Alex discovered, when you overcome your resentment towards promotion, success is not far behind. Ever find yourself burdened by the weight of financial struggles? Today, we're diving into techniques to get those finances under control. Imagine this. You're in a room, the walls closing in, and the room is filled with debt. The first strategy we're going to discuss is like a sledgehammer. Selling assets can break down those walls. If your debt levels are soaring with an interest rate exceeding 10 to 12% and it's not tax deductible, selling assets can be a lifeline. Now, imagine these debts as a looming snowball, rolling downhill, gaining momentum. You can combat this with what we call the snowball strategy. This method helps you tackle your credit card debt by focusing on high interest balances. With consistent, dedicated payments, you can halt the snowball's growth and start to shrink it faster than a random payment arrangement would allow. Let's take this snowball metaphor a step further with the snowflake strategy. Picture each dollar you owe as a snowflake. By sending micropayments, even just a few dollars here and there, you'll start to melt away your debt. Over time, these small payments can result in significant balance decreases, saving you thousands in interest expense. Next, we turn our gaze to investments. Selling these can provide a substantial boost to repay your credit card balances. But tread carefully, as making a hasty decision can lead to severe tax consequences. Consider a $401k loan to repay credit card debt. The beauty of this strategy is that the interest you pay goes back into your account. You're essentially paying interest to yourself, and you can avoid income taxes and early withdrawal penalties as long as you repay the loan within the Internal Revenue Service's designated timeframe. Another avenue to explore is the Roth Individual Retirement Account. Internal Revenue Service rules allow you to withdraw contributions you've made into your account, but not the gain made on the money. This means if you've deposited $20,000 over the past 10 years and made $10,000 in earnings, you can withdraw up to $20,000 without adverse tax penalties or consequences. Lastly, let's discuss brokerage firm and other investment accounts. While investments like stocks and bonds are subject to capital gains tax, the relief you'll feel as a large portion of your credit card debt disappears can make it worthwhile. The ultimate goal of these strategies: increase your cash flow each month. More excess cash means more resources to reduce debts or improve your lifestyle. Remember, never underestimate the power of small amounts. The compounding effect of consistent smaller efforts can make a mountain of difference over time. It's like the story of the ant that moved an entire mountain, one grain of sand and a bit of dirt at a time. Your small efforts may not seem like they're making a dent in your credit card debt, but over several years, the results can be nothing short of outstanding. That's the nature of the universe. So, to recap, sell assets if the interest exceeds 10 to 12%, employ the snowball and snowflake strategies to tackle credit card debt, consider a $401k loan or withdrawing from your Roth individual retirement account. And remember the power of small, consistent efforts. Here's to taking control of your financial life, one strategy at a time.
Have you ever wondered why some entrepreneurs seem to effortlessly stumble upon incredible business opportunities while others struggle? Could there be an underlying method to the madness? Indeed, the ability to identify and act upon business opportunities is not purely based on luck. It is a process that can be broken down into clear, manageable steps. Firstly, it's essential to maintain a positive outlook. Always expect the best. This isn't about wearing rose-tinted glasses, but rather about fostering a mindset that can see potential where others see problems. Next, solidify your thoughts and ideas by creating a work plan on paper. This provides a tangible guide to refer back to and keeps you focused on your goals. It also allows you to track your progress and make any necessary adjustments along the way. Dedication and commitment are key. Set realistic targets and strive to complete tasks on time. Remember, consistency is the key to long-term success. Setting milestones for your plan can be highly beneficial. It breaks down your journey into manageable chunks and provides a sense of accomplishment as you reach each one. Time management is another crucial aspect. Make schedules for daily, weekly, and monthly tasks and ensure you stick to them. This not only helps to keep you on track, but also aids in maintaining a healthy work-life balance. It's also wise to always have a backup plan. This provides a safety net, ensuring that you remain in business even when unforeseen circumstances arise. However, it's not just about relentless work. Reward yourself when you achieve your targets. This acts as motivation and boosts your self-esteem, which is vital for maintaining your drive and enthusiasm. Prioritizing tasks is another important aspect. Identify the tasks that are of utmost importance and ensure they are completed on a daily or weekly basis. This ensures that crucial tasks are not missed. If you're unsure about how to create a plan, don't hesitate to seek professional help from accountants or financial experts. Remember, a staggering 90% of businesses fail because they don't have a plan on paper. However, having a plan is only half the battle won. Implementing the plan effectively is equally, if not more, important. In conclusion, identifying and acting upon business opportunities is a process that involves maintaining a positive outlook, creating a detailed work plan, dedicating oneself to the task, setting milestones, managing time effectively, having a backup plan, rewarding oneself, prioritizing tasks, and seeking professional help if needed. But above all, it involves having a plan and taking consistent action to implement it. The path to success may be steep and winding, but with the right mindset and strategies, it's a journey that any entrepreneur can embark on.
How do you make sure that the business opportunity staring at you is good for you? The first step of any successful business is to find out about the quality of the business opportunity you are planning to start. The business should have enough targeted customer base. Now, what do we mean by that? Let's say you are planning to start a home-based business. You will need to look for a business that is more in demand. Where need is high and supply is less, you can have a better scope of success. Take the example of SEO opportunities for freelancers. You can do this from home without any high investment. In this niche, the requirement on your part is very high, and you are bound to do well if you put in the right effort because the professionals here are fewer. You need such an opportunity. The business should have a good break-even point. If your business doesn't have that, then you need to have a large amount of working capital. Making a project report that tells how much you will have to put in and how much you will get from the business and when is a great idea. Your interest in the business you start is highly important. There are many people who start a business looking at its potential, but don't reach the level they desire, primarily because they don't have much interest in the business itself. Before starting with the business opportunity, see to it that you get proper resources on time like manpower, guidance, consulting, financial credit if needed, infrastructure, etc. Check before only if your business is over-competitive or over-in-demand. If competitiveness is very high, it will be difficult for you to get established in the business soon. So, in summary, you need to check out all the pluses and minuses of the business opportunity before you plan to start anything. Once you start, it can get very difficult to stop. Being forewarned is being better armed.
Ever wondered how the vast digital landscape of the internet can be your goldmine for business opportunities? Well, it's high time to delve into the ocean of possibilities, and today, we're going to navigate through this fascinating voyage. The internet is an incredible tool, teeming with data, research, and countless business opportunities. But how do you find the ones that are in demand? The ones people are actively looking for? It's simpler than you might think. First things first, start with a bit of detective work. The search engine is your best friend here. Whether it's a product or a service you're interested in, type in the relevant keywords and let the search engine do the heavy lifting. Competitors, their unique selling points, prices, duration in the business. All this valuable information is just a few clicks away. Next up, consider using online tools like Google Trends. It's a phenomenal resource to gauge the demand for a product or service over time. For instance, if you're curious about the popularity of the iPhone, you can trace its trend from its inception in 2007 to the present day. This insight can help you make informed decisions about your business venture. Now, let's talk about e-commerce giants like eBay and Amazon, and even online magazine websites. These platforms can provide a wealth of information about what's hot in the market. From the most searched products to the top sellers, these sites can offer a comprehensive snapshot of current consumer behavior. Similarly, magazine websites often highlight products or services in demand, providing yet another source of inspiration. Finally, consider leveraging tools like the Google External Keyword Tool. This can reveal the total search volume for a particular keyword. For example, the keyword weight loss was searched over 20 million times in just 1 month by American users. Now, that's a lot of potential business opportunities. In conclusion, the internet is a treasure trove of business opportunities waiting to be discovered. From search engines to trend analysis tools, e-commerce platforms to keyword research tools, the digital world offers an array of resources to help you identify what's in demand. Remember, the key to success lies in research, understanding market trends, and knowing what consumers are searching for. So, go ahead, dive in, and let the internet guide your entrepreneurial journey.
Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accumulate wealth effortlessly while others struggle despite working tirelessly? Could it be that there's a different way to think about money, one that's not taught in traditional education? One of the greatest misconceptions about wealth is the assumption that wealth must be flaunted. But surprisingly, many millionaires lead rather ordinary lives, driving average cars, living in modest homes, and rarely displaying their affluence. What sets these individuals apart is their understanding of money, specifically the crucial distinction between assets and liabilities. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket, often with minimal work on your part. It could be a rental property, stocks, or a side business. On the other hand, liabilities are obligations that drain money from your pocket, such as loans, mortgages, and credit card debts. To build wealth, the strategy is simple. Accumulate as many assets as possible and minimize liabilities. This might seem straightforward, but it's a concept that's often misunderstood and overlooked. Wealthy individuals are also particularly invested in imparting financial education to their children, often prioritizing it over more traditional forms of education. They understand that knowing the rules of money and how to manage it is more valuable than any college degree. This is not to say that conventional education isn't necessary, but rather it highlights the importance of a good financial education and wealth accumulation. Perhaps the most significant difference in how the wealthy approach money is their focus on generating passive income. Passive income is money earned with little to no effort on your part, often coming from investments or businesses. The goal is to transition from earning active income, where you trade your time for money, to earning passive income, where your money works for you. Now, this isn't something that happens overnight. It requires open-mindedness, critical thinking, and the ability to think outside the box. It's about gathering facts, discarding biases, and challenging the status quo. It's about verifying information before accepting it as truth, thereby enhancing your credibility and earning the respect of others. In summary, accumulating wealth isn't about showing off your riches. It's about understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, prioritizing financial education, and focusing on generating passive income. It's about thinking differently, challenging conventional wisdom, and verifying information. By adopting these principles, you too can start your journey towards financial independence and wealth accumulation.
Ever stop to consider how much you're really spending on those daily cappuccinos? Or what about the cost of dining out every day? When we tally it all up, it can be a little shocking. For many, there's a potential savings of $65 to $85 a month, or more than $750 a year. Just think about what you could do with that extra cash. But it's not just about cutting out the little luxuries. What about those non-monthly bills, like car insurance or vehicle registration? It's crucial to factor these into our spending habits too. The key to all of this is understanding the difference between needs and wants and setting limits accordingly. Unfortunately, in today's fast-paced world, very few people take the time to create a personal budget. Some don't see the value in it, while others simply don't want to restrict their spending habits. This lack of financial control has led to an all-time high in personal bankruptcies. People are buying on impulse with little consideration for the consequences. So how can we reverse this trend? The answer lies in becoming more responsible with our spending habits. And one of the best tools to help achieve this is the personal budget. A personal budget is a financial plan that sets limits on how much money will be spent on each category of expenses in a given month. A good budget considers elements such as income, debt to be paid off, savings for retirement, and an emergency fund. Having a budget gives you a clear picture of what you can truly afford. Whether it's a house, a car, or a new TV, you'll know whether a particular purchase fits within your financial constraints. This is a safeguard against getting in over your head financially. But remember, simply creating a budget isn't enough. You need to have the discipline to stick to it. Yes, it can be difficult, especially if you're used to spending freely without a second thought. But the long-term benefits of financial freedom, living debt-free, and having a comfortable retirement far outweigh any potential difficulty. So start by listing all your bills over a 12-month period. Then use the 1/12 rule, where you put aside funds for these expenses monthly so they won't hit as hard when payments come due. Then focus on where you can cut back without depriving yourself. Can you reduce unnecessary or indulgent habits? Are you buying items you don't actually need? Remember, the lines between needs and wants can often get blurred. Therefore, it's important to self-examine before giving in to the impulse to splurge. With a well-planned budget and disciplined spending habits, you can take control of your financial future. So why not give it a try? You might be surprised at what you can achieve.
Why is it that humans by nature are never fully satisfied with what they have? Consider this. The person who owns a motorcycle yearns for a car, the car owner dreams of a luxury car, and the one with a luxury car craves a private jet. This insatiable desire, this constant yearning for more, is part of what makes us human. It fuels our dreams, propels our ambitions, and keeps the wheel of life turning. But if we're constantly striving for more, can we really fulfill our dreams with just one successful opportunity or business? When we want everything, shouldn't we seize as many opportunities as possible? Take a look at the world's wealthiest individuals. An overwhelming majority have multiple streams of income stemming from various businesses. They didn't hit a gold mine once and then retire. No, they started with one venture and then expanded, continually seeking out and capitalizing on more opportunities. Consider the story of Burger King. It didn't start as a global fast food empire, it began with a single restaurant. Today it has franchises all over the world. That's the power of ceaseless pursuit of opportunities. If you halt at any point, you halt your journey towards wealth and fame. Diversification is another crucial aspect of achieving your goals. It's not just about having more. It's about spreading your interests, your investments, and your risks across multiple areas. This way, you're not reliant on a single stream of income. If one venture fails, others can keep you afloat. Take the example of Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. His company, Berkshire Hathaway, has investments in a wide variety of sectors, from insurance and utilities to food and clothing. This diversification is a significant factor in his enduring success. So if there's one thing to take away from this, it's this. Don't stop with just one opportunity. Keep seeking, keep striving, and keep diversifying. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by resting on their laurels. They were relentless in their pursuit of more. In conclusion, the journey toward success is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's about constantly moving, constantly evolving, and constantly seeking out new opportunities. So, don't be content with a single success. Strive for more, diversify your interests, and you'll find that the road to success is paved with myriad opportunities.
Imagine standing at the crossroads of life. One path leads to a land of self-doubt, constant comparison, and perpetual dissatisfaction. The other path, though initially daunting, promises self-fulfillment, mental peace, and a healthy outlook on life. Which path would you choose? Picture two individuals. Let's call them Alex and Bella. Both are hardworking, intelligent, and ambitious, yet they lead vastly different lives. Alex, always busy, rushing from one task to another, finds himself trapped in a job he despises, under a boss he finds intolerable. He constantly compares himself to others, allowing their successes to overshadow his own. He's living a life designed by societal expectations, not his own aspirations. Bella, on the other hand, has a different approach. She's in the same job as Alex, dealing with the same demanding boss. But instead of dwelling on the negatives, she chooses to control her response to them. Bella understands that she cannot control external circumstances, but she can control her reactions. She leaves her work troubles at the office, mentally switching gears once she steps outside. Bella also values her time. She doesn't rush through tasks. Instead, she organizes her chores efficiently, even waking up 15 minutes earlier to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. A friendly hello to a neighbor, a playful moment with a puppy, or a quiet moment watching the rain. Bella seeks to learn something new every day, fueling her curiosity just like she did as a child. She's well aware of her strengths and achievements, and revisits them whenever she needs a mental boost. She also volunteers at local charities, finding joy and gratitude in helping others. Finally, Bella applies the law of attraction to her financial aspirations. She visualizes wealth, maintains a positive vibration about money, and appreciates the wealth of others without allowing it to taint her self-image. So who would you rather be, Alex or Bella? The journey from Alex to Bella isn't easy, but it's possible. It starts with a conscious effort to live for yourself, not for societal expectations. It requires you to manage your reactions to external circumstances and to value your time. It encourages continuous learning and appreciation of your strengths. It promotes help to others and a positive outlook on wealth and success. Remember, a positive mental attitude isn't just about seeing the silver lining in the dark clouds. It's about being the silver lining in your own cloud. It's about choosing the road less traveled at the crossroads of life. the road to self-fulfillment, mental peace, and a healthy outlook on life. So, which path will you choose?
Are you sinking in a sea of credit card debt and wondering how to swim your way out? If so, you're not alone. The issue of credit card debt has become a common burden for many, but the good news is, it's not a life sentence. It's a problem that can be managed and eventually overcome, and the journey starts with taking responsibility for your financial decisions. Every time you swipe that piece of plastic, you're making a conscious decision to borrow money that you don't have. This is not a judgment, it's a simple fact. The first month your statement arrives and you can't pay off the full balance, you've exceeded your resources. That's the moment the trouble starts. But don't let this discourage you. Instead, let it empower you. If you got yourself into a towering heap of credit card debt, then you have the power to dig your way out. It's as simple as that. The moment you can look in the mirror and say, I caused this and I can fix it, you're on the path to financial recovery. In most cases, people aren't truly committed to escaping credit card debt. They may wish their statements showed a zero balance, but wishing and taking action are two completely different things. If you're paying astronomical interest on your balances, it's time to redirect every extra penny you can towards paying down that debt. Start by paying off the credit card with the highest interest rate, then move on to the ones with lower rates. This is one of the most effective strategies for eliminating credit card debt. Now, you might be tempted to leverage a home equity line of credit to consolidate your debts, but tread carefully here. If you declare bankruptcy, your credit card balances are unsecured, while a home equity line of credit is secured by your home. This could put your home at risk, so it's not a decision to take lightly. Instead, focus on adjusting your financial priorities. Make a clear list of essential expenses that cover your monthly obligations and finances. Rank them in order of importance and necessity. Remember, you're not a bad person. You're not a foolish person. You've simply made a few misguided decisions. But the past is the past, and it's time to focus on the future. The truth is, you have the power to take control of your credit card debt and reclaim your financial freedom. So don't wait for another statement to arrive in the mail. Start today. Get serious, take action, and start chipping away at that mountain of debt. You have the power to make a change. The journey might be long, but every step you take brings you closer to a debt-free future. It's time to seize control of your financial destiny.
Have you ever asked yourself how your relationship with wealth and abundance is shaping your reality? Consider this. The law of attraction, a principle as old as time, as constant as gravity, is continuously at work in our lives. This powerful law suggests that we have the ability to manifest wealth, to bring about prosperity, and to shape our destinies. But how? The answer lies in our level of awareness and the mindset we cultivate. Imagine your mind as a powerful magnet, attracting what it focuses on. When you dwell on the negative, you inadvertently invite negativity into your life. Conversely, when you focus on the positive, you draw positive experiences and outcomes towards you. This is the essence of the law of attraction, and it is particularly significant when it comes to attracting wealth. Now you might be thinking, I've tried this, I've imagined wealth, but I'm not seeing results. Well, let me assure you, manifesting wealth isn't just about daydreaming of a money-filled swimming pool. It's about aligning your thoughts and actions with the belief of abundance. It's about transforming your mindset and ingraining it with affirmations of prosperity. Try this. Repeat to yourself, I am a magnet for money. I deserve financial abundance. I am now attracting all of my wildest desires. There is more than enough money for everyone, including me. Saying these affirmations aloud or even silently to yourself lifts your energy vibrations and retrains your brain to live in an abundant lifestyle. But remember, the law of attraction is not a magic wand. It demands patience, consistency, and most importantly, belief. Belief not just in the law itself, but in yourself. As you continue your journey, you'll start to see signs of abundance in small ways. Embrace them, be grateful for them, and let them fuel your journey towards more significant manifestations. Remember, to the universe, abundance is abundance, whether it's a penny found on the street or $1 million lottery win. Remember, your ability to manifest your desires directly correlates with your level of awareness. So, heighten your awareness, amplify your positive affirmations, and watch as the universe responds in kind. Now, let's delve into the stories of those who have successfully harnessed the law of attraction to manifest wealth. Our first tale is about a woman named Lisa. Lisa was a single mother struggling to make ends meet. But instead of focusing on her mounting bills, she decided to shift her mindset. She started by repeating the affirmation, "I am a money magnet. I deserve financial abundance." She did this every day, multiple times a day. She also started to pay attention to her words and thoughts, replacing negative beliefs about money with positive ones. And you know what? Things started to change. Lisa noticed small wins at first, like finding a $20 bill on the street. Then she landed a higher-paying job. Eventually, she was able to buy a house for her and her daughter. Lisa's story shows us that by increasing our awareness and affirming abundance, we can start to attract the wealth we desire. The next story is about a man named Sam. Sam was a hard worker, but always seemed to be just scraping by. He felt stuck in a cycle of financial struggle. One day, Sam stumbled upon the law of attraction and decided to give it a try. He began affirming, "There is more than enough money for everyone, including me." He also started to visualize his life as financially abundant. He imagined paying his bills with ease and having a healthy savings account. He pictured himself living a life of financial freedom. And guess what happened? His financial situation began to improve. He received a promotion at work, his debts started to decrease, and he was finally able to save. Sam's journey demonstrates how visualization and positive affirmations can shift our reality. As these stories demonstrate, it's quite possible to transform your reality by simply altering your mindset and focusing on the abundance you desire. So, what can we learn from these stories of success and the power of the law of attraction? Quite a bit, actually. The stories we've shared highlight the fundamental importance of positive thinking and affirmations. By repeating phrases like, "I am a money magnet and I deserve financial abundance," we can lift our energy vibrations and rewire our brains to be in tune with an abundant lifestyle. Increasing your awareness is equally significant. This means being mindful of when you're indulging in negative self-talk or beliefs and promptly replacing them with positive and affirming thoughts. Remember, you're attracting what you're putting out there. And let's not forget the power of the law of attraction itself. By nurturing a positive relationship with wealth and abundance, you're essentially instructing the universe to bring more of it into your life. Remember, the law of attraction is a powerful tool. Use it wisely, nurture your relationship with wealth and abundance, and watch as your reality transforms.
Is it a given that successful people are simply born that way? This is a common belief that many of us hold, but let's take a closer look. Could it be that success is not a birthright, but rather the result of a keen understanding and acceptance of new opportunities? Consider this: you might be born in a wealthy household, but does that guarantee your individual wealth? Not necessarily. You see, the hallmark of successful people is their ability to keep an ear open for new opportunities. One of the most critical elements in the recipe for success is vision, a dream. Without a dream, it's unlikely that you will achieve anything of significance. Some shy away from dreaming, fearing the sting of potential failure. But the truth is, if you don't dare to dream, you're unlikely to achieve. Great achievers dared to dream. They dreamed of flying, of visiting the moon, and today, we fly in planes and have walked on the moon's surface. In this era where we are contemplating how to create invisibility technology, it seems unwise to limit our dreams. What do you dream about? A thriving business, owning your home, or perhaps a car? Given all the human achievements thus far, are these dreams really as daunting as they seem? Absolutely not. There is nothing impossible if you approach it correctly, seize the initiative, and plan properly. Think about Bill Gates. Today, practically the whole world uses his Microsoft products, yet many don't realize that he was a college dropout. And what about Facebook? It began as a college project and has revolutionized the realm of social networking. Let's not forget Google, which started in a modest office and now dominates our online world. All these successes were achieved in mere years. So, don't lose hope. Hold on to your dreams and strive to achieve them. The steps you need to take are straightforward. Hard work, being at the right place at the right time. Follow this, and nothing can stop you from accomplishing your goals. Plan properly, set milestones, and reward yourself when you reach them. In summary, successful people aren't born. They make themselves. They dream big, seize opportunities, and work hard. They are not deterred by failure. Instead, they learn from it. They plan meticulously and reward their progress. So, Challenge the common belief. And remember, success isn't a birthright, it's a journey.
Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accumulate wealth effortlessly while others struggle despite working tirelessly? Could it be that there's a different way to think about money, one that's not taught in traditional education? One of the greatest misconceptions about wealth is the assumption that wealth must be flaunted. But surprisingly, many millionaires lead rather ordinary lives, driving average cars, living in modest homes, and rarely displaying their affluence. What sets these individuals apart is their understanding of money, specifically the crucial distinction between assets and liabilities. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket, often with minimal work on your part. It could be a rental property, stocks, or a side business. On the other hand, liabilities are obligations that drain money from your pocket, such as loans, mortgages, and credit card debts. To build wealth, the strategy is simple. Accumulate as many assets as possible and minimize liabilities. This might seem straightforward, but it's a concept that's often misunderstood and overlooked. Wealthy individuals are also particularly invested in imparting financial education to their children, often prioritizing it over more traditional forms of education. They understand that knowing the rules of money and how to manage it is more valuable than any college degree. This is not to say that conventional education isn't necessary, but rather it highlights the importance of a good financial education in wealth accumulation. Perhaps the most significant difference in how the wealthy approach money is their focus on generating passive income. Passive income is money earned with little to no effort on your part, often coming from investments or businesses. The goal is to transition from earning active income, where you trade your time for money, to earning passive income, where your money works for you. Now, this isn't something that happens overnight. It requires open-mindedness, critical thinking, and the ability to think outside the box. It's about gathering facts, discarding biases, and challenging the status quo. It's about verifying information before accepting it as truth, thereby enhancing your credibility and earning the respect of others. In summary, accumulating wealth isn't about showing off your riches. It's about understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, prioritizing financial education, and focusing on generating passive income. It's about thinking differently, challenging conventional wisdom, and verifying information. By adopting these principles, you too can start your journey towards financial independence and wealth accumulation.
Ever pondered the true depth of your personal ambitions and goals? It's a vast ocean of possibilities, isn't it? The concept of ambition, a driving force, a burning desire to achieve, is as complex as it is intriguing. Veiled in a shroud of paradoxes, ambition is a double-edged sword. It is both lauded for its power to turn dreams into reality, and criticized for its potential to breed selfishness and insatiable power hunger. This brings us to a thought-provoking crossroads. What does ambition mean to you? Is it a relentless pursuit of goals, or is it a manifestation of someone else's idea of success that you've unconsciously adopted? Sometimes, a perceived lack of ambition is nothing more than a rebellion against a path that doesn't resonate with your true self. Imagine a world where money is no object. What would you strive for? What would be your raison d'etre? If you struggle to answer, consider seeking guidance through career counseling or self-help literature. A seeming absence of ambition might simply mean you haven't yet discovered the goals that speak to your soul. Now, take a moment to reflect. Is there a lurking fear of failure stifling your ambitions? Recognize that this fear can be a ruthless dream slayer. Acknowledging its presence is the first brave step towards conquering it. But what if your ambitions seem towering, insurmountable? The key lies in breaking them down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Take one step at a time. Reward yourself for each milestone reached. If you've lost ambition because the finish line seemed impossibly distant, perhaps all you need is to restructure your journey. Understand that it's perfectly fine to be ambitious. Yes, ambition has its critics, but when driven by ethical values and worthy goals, there's nothing wrong in striving hard to achieve them, or in seeking recognition for your accomplishments. Consider too the pace at which you want to live your life. Are you a high-stakes competitor, or do you lean towards a more laid-back approach? Or perhaps you find yourself somewhere in between. The closer you align with your true desires, the more likely you are to find contentment. In the grand symphony of life, ambition plays a powerful tune. It can be a compelling force that drives you towards your goals, or a deceptive siren leading you astray. The key to mastering this complex concept lies in understanding your true desires, conquering your fears, redefining your journey, and embracing ambition as a tool for personal growth. Remember, your ambition should serve you, not the other way around. So, harness it wisely, and it can help you orchestrate a life of fulfillment and success. Ever find yourself wondering where all your money went? Do you often feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck even though you're earning decent money? If so, then it's high time to take a deep dive into the world of financial intelligence. Imagine having the ability to make informed and effective decisions with all of your financial resources. That's what financial intelligence is all about. It's not about being rich. It's about understanding your financial circumstances and making the most of them. It's about making your money work for you, rather than you working for your money. Financial intelligence is a skill, and like any skill, it takes time and practice to develop. It involves understanding the basics of budgeting, investing, and saving. Budgeting isn't just about restricting what you spend. It's about making wise decisions with your money. It's about knowing where your money goes and using that knowledge to change your habits if necessary. Investing, on the other hand, is all about making your money grow. It's about understanding the power of compound interest and how to make it work for you. One of the key principles of investing is diversification, which means spreading your investments across a variety of assets to reduce risk. Saving is another crucial aspect of financial intelligence. It's not just about putting money aside for a rainy day, but also about planning for the future. Whether it's saving for a new car, a house, or retirement, having a savings plan can make a huge difference in achieving your financial goals. Many people make the mistake of prioritizing the wrong things. For example, you might be tempted to put all your savings towards your child's education while neglecting your own retirement. While it's important to invest in your child's future, it's equally crucial to secure your own. After all, you don't want to be a financial burden to your children in your old age. But why is financial intelligence so important? It's simple. Financial intelligence gives you freedom. Freedom to make choices, freedom to take risks, and freedom to pursue your dreams. It allows you to take control of your financial future rather than letting it control you. So what are you waiting for? Start today. Start by setting a budget, learning about investing, and setting up a savings plan. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your financial future is in your hands. It's time to take control. It's time to become financially intelligent.
Ever wondered where to look for business opportunities? The hunt for promising business prospects can feel like a daunting quest. Yet, with a bit of knowledge and the right strategies, it's possible to uncover hidden gems of opportunity. Here are some methods to help you navigate the world of business opportunities. The first method is to use search engines. Think of them as your gold mine of information. A simple search on platforms like Google or Yahoo can reveal thousands of business opportunities. But remember, it's important to discern the good from the bad. Look for reviews and opinions, which can be found through these same search engines. Specific forums on business opportunities can be a great place to find people discussing and sharing their experiences. Next, consider joining business forums, both online and offline. These platforms are booming, with some hosting 2 to 3 million users. By participating in these forums, you can gain professional advice from experts and connect with others looking for business opportunities. Simply search your business keyword along with the word forums to find the top forums in your niche. Don't underestimate the power of classified ads. It's worth regularly checking newspapers, TV news, online news, and press releases. Thousands of business opportunities are posted on these platforms every day. This can be a great way to get fresh ideas for potential business opportunities. Another method is to seek out memberships in top clubs. Clubs can be a hotspot for entertainment, business experience sharing, and resource pooling. Attending gatherings can expose you to numerous business ideas and opportunities. Cultivating a social life can be a surprisingly effective way to grow your business and discover new opportunities. Lastly, consider getting information from government bodies. Governments often provide valuable business opportunities in the form of grants, information help, leads, and many other resources. This source is one of the most trusted compared to others. Reach out to your local business regulation bodies to obtain a wealth of business information and ideas. In summary, finding business opportunities can be a journey of exploration and discovery. Use search engines to uncover a wealth of information. Join forums to gain expert advice. Check classified ads regularly for fresh opportunities. Get memberships in top clubs for networking and idea sharing. And don't forget to tap into government resources. Each of these methods offers a unique avenue to find promising business opportunities. Happy hunting!
What separates the dreamers from the doers? Is it a mere difference in attitude, or is there a more profound distinction? Let's delve into this intriguing question by narrating a compelling story. Consider the journey of a man named Thomas. Thomas was an average individual with an extraordinary dream. He yearned to create wealth not just for himself, but to make a positive impact on his community. However, like many, Thomas was initially unclear about how to transform his dream into reality. Thomas, like many of us, had his share of naysayers, people who told him he couldn't accomplish his goal. But he chose to disregard them. He cast out thoughts of failure as soon as they cropped up. He believed in the power of positive thinking and held on to that belief, even when doubts crept in. To transform his dream into reality, Thomas formulated a plan. He decided to start a local business that would serve his community and generate revenue. This meant taking business classes, moving to a better location, and setting small goals that would eventually lead to his ultimate accomplishment. Each time he achieved a mini goal, he rewarded himself, keeping his motivation high. Thomas understood the power of visualization and writing. He kept a success journal, listing daily tasks that would lead him closer to his goal. He filled his journal with drawings and magazine clippings that reminded him of his desired result. Every day, he visualized himself as a successful, confident business owner. There were days when the road to his goal seemed more like a rocky path. But Thomas never lost faith. He was flexible, ready to alter his approach when required. He reminded himself that Rome wasn't built in a day and refused to quit, even when things appeared bleak. Thomas was also a keen learner. He reached out to others who had achieved similar goals. He frequented message boards and interacted with wealthy individuals, learning from their successes and failures. He read inspirational books from The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra to Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. These books kept him motivated and gave him fresh ideas. In summary, Thomas's journey from dreaming to doing was filled with determination, positivity, planning, visualization, perseverance, and continuous learning. He was crystal clear about his desire to create wealth and was unwavering in his commitment. He didn't send mixed messages to the universe, but instead held a steadfast focus on his goal. So the difference between dreaming and doing isn't just a shift in attitude. It's a combination of clarity, unwavering desire, positive thinking, planning, perseverance, and continuous learning. Remember, like Thomas, you too can transform your dreams into reality. Because the only thing standing between your dreams and their realization is your action. So dare to take that step.
What makes a champion? Is it the number of trophies on their shelf, or the respect they command from peers and rivals alike? Or perhaps it's something far less tangible, a certain mindset, an internal drive that propels them to the top. Consider Tiger Woods, one of golf's most decorated players. Surely his physical prowess plays a significant role in his success, but the true secret to his winning streak lies in his mental preparation. His readiness for competition, both physically and mentally, is what has set him apart in the field of golf. But the psychology of winning isn't limited to sports alone. It extends into every facet of life, from nurturing relationships and maintaining a successful career to managing finances wisely. Preparedness, in all its forms, is the cornerstone of a winning mentality. Yet, to truly embody the spirit of a winner, one must also understand the art of losing. Loss is not an indictment of one's abilities, but rather a learning tool, a stepping stone on the path to victory. By analyzing past performances and managing future emotions, the sting of defeat can be transformed into a catalyst for improvement. Psychologists often assert that victory is elusive without a clear set of goals. These goals should be achievable, not lofty dreams far out of reach. They serve as the blueprint of success, guiding one's journey towards becoming a winner. Equally important is the power of envisioning success. If one cannot see oneself as a victor, victory will remain a distant dream. For many, the fear of losing often overshadows the desire to win, making the journey to victory seem more daunting than it truly is. Winning is a complex process that involves preparedness, training, dedication, and goal setting. For some, the mental demands of this process can seem overwhelming. However, those who can envision themselves as winners and dedicate themselves to their goals often find that victory is within their grasp. For those who have never tasted victory, winning means redefining oneself. It can be easier to remain the same, comfortable in familiarity, than to evolve into a person of high regard, a person who may invite envy or criticism. To become a winner, one must prepare, set goals, envision success, and take action. The belief that winning is as achievable as losing, coupled with a concrete plan for success, is a powerful tool in realizing one's winning potential. Whether the goal is to excel in sports, build a strong family, advance in a career, or secure financial stability, this winning mentality is the key to achieving it.